right, let's do this. There's some stuff circulating right now that I need to address. And if you know me at all, you know I'm not going to sit on it and say nothing. That's just not how I operate. So, apparently, I've been reporting channels. Apparently, I've been going through old videos, targeting creators, and using YouTube's policy sweep to take people down. I'll give you a moment to process that. Okay, here's what's actually going on in my world right now. And I'm saying this exactly once, so pay attention. I am packing my entire life into boxes to move 2,000 miles away. 2,000 miles. Every single day I wake up, I make my coffee, I put on something completely drama-free to listen to while I wake up, get my head right, have my wake and bake, because the last thing I need at 6 in the morning is more noise. I pack all day. And before I go to bed, I find something, again, completely drama-free, to wind down to. That is my life right now. Boxes, bubble wrap, and figuring out how the hell to get my stuff across the country. So the idea that I'm out here, in the middle of all of that, digging through old videos to report people? Come on. I genuinely don't have the time, the energy, or, frankly, the interest. And if you believe that about me, I don't know what to tell you, because you clearly don't know how I move. Now let's talk about what is actually happening on YouTube, because people deserve a real answer, instead of a convenient scapegoat. YouTube updated their monetization policies on July 15th, 2025. They took what used to be called repetitious content and relabeled it inauthentic content, and they started actually enforcing it. What gets flagged? Mass-produced templated garbage, flood uploading, the same format copy-pasted 100 times with zero original thought, channels running on automation with no human creative input to speak of. YouTube built detection systems specifically for this, and those systems are doing exactly what they were designed to do. False positives are real. Some legit creators have gotten caught in the sweep, and that sucks. But that's a YouTube problem, not a me problem. And the answer to that frustration is not to point at another creator and make shit up. While we're at it, since apparently we're doing this, let's address the AI thing too, because that's floating around alongside everything else. Yes, I use AI tools. I use them to research. I use them to cross-reference information and verify facts before anything makes it into my content, because accuracy matters to me. And I'm not putting something out there that I haven't done my homework on. I use AI in my workflow. Never once hidden that. What I don't do is let a machine do my job for me. Every script is mine. Every creative decision, what gets said, how it gets framed, what angle we're coming from. That's all me. AI helps me work smarter and more accurately. It does not replace the work. And that is exactly what YouTube says is compliant. AI as a tool, not AI as the creator. If you can't tell the difference between what I do and what this policy is actually targeting, I'm not sure what to do with that. Okay, now here's the part I really want you to hear. I have documented, and I want to stress the word documented, 29 live streams. In those 29 streams, my name came up over 380 times. 380. 142 times in a single stream. But here's the kicker. Those streams weren't even about me. They were about a completely separate situation, a court case, someone else's drama entirely. And yet somehow, across 29 streams, My name kept showing up as the explanation for things, as a co-conspirator, as part of some coordinated effort, as the reason things weren't adding up in someone else's story. And that's just what I documented. That's just what I caught. The real number? Higher. So I genuinely need someone to explain to me, who exactly is targeting who here? Because I have some questions. Real ones. What makes a person feel like they are the authority on every single situation in this space? What makes someone decide that their read, with no verified facts, no actual receipts, nothing but their own word, is the version that everyone is supposed to accept as gospel? We have law enforcement, we have courts, we have actual systems built specifically to sort out exactly the kinds of situations that keep getting dragged into these streams for hours at a time. So why does any individual creator appoint themselves judge, jury, and narrator? Why is it their job to insert themselves into every situation, build cases against people out of speculation and repetition, and keep audiences riled up on a loop? I'm not asking to be cute. I'm asking because the pattern is real. And the people who get caught in it deserve for somebody to say it out loud. There is a difference between commentary and obsession, between holding people accountable and fixating on them, between covering a story and becoming so deep in it that you've completely lost sight of your own role in creating the chaos. I'll let you connect those dots. What I will say is this, and I want you to really sit with the irony here. The channel out here spending hundreds of hours across dozens of streams, repeating the same accusations, the same targets, the same narratives on a loop, with little variation and even less verification. That channel wants to have a conversation about repetitious content. And who's gaming YouTube's systems? I mean, I genuinely don't even need to say anything else about that. The math does it for me. To my people, you know how I work. You've been here. You know what this channel is and what it isn't. The content has always spoken for itself, and it always will. I've got boxes to pack. We're done here.